Good afternoon, beautiful ladies, wonderful gents, and Uncle Tom characters themselves. Yo, it's a beautiful day outside. It's a beautiful day to be with you. I'm happy to be able to be talking to you today. Finally, I can come back to the live stream and communicate. It's been a little long time, and we back. We back with you. Icy Don, the FDMG, Ultimate Trolling Warriors, Dusty Dons. I had an adventure, folks. This was one heck of a summer, and we have a we have a story to tell you. I just thank you for tuning in. I thank you for keeping up just with whatever you think was going on, and because sometimes a lot of times this character Umar like to camouflage some things, you might not know what's really going on because real topics, real issues such as this one and with mine and his, he's not going to talk about. But when I get back to the world and I see, this internet, I realize that, oh wow, this game is deeper than what I'm thinking. And as I get tuned back into, watching some people channels, I'm listening to their words. I'm like, this is real fishy. So folks, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to chop it up with you. And like I say, I have a little adventure to tell you and to get to where we at right now, because where we at is the real ultimate update. And I feel like, there's a lot of individuals working against me. I mean, I feel there's a lot of energies working strongly against me, Icy Don. And I think they trying to like sabotage, my whole court case. So like I said, I wasn't in the world for a hot second. So what's up with you? How you doing? Who's out there? Before we really start getting into the meat of the bone. 'Cause the bone is thick. It's a lot of meat on this beef. So we gotta understand where we at with this right here, folks. I am so happy to be sitting out here in this beautiful sunny day. Oh, you don't even know. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So where we at with this whole situation? We are live. I'm out here in New York. I'm in the Queens right now. I was in New York for quite a bit of some time. I got myself caught up in a little mess, and this mess, saying kind of messed up my situation. It had me in a little pickle jar, and it had me, in a position where I really wasn't able to manifest some things that was sitting in the making for over 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't too happy about that right there. So we had to make some things happen. So as long as you stay prayed up in all situations, folks, I'm telling you, the Almighty Creator, one God, one aim, one destiny. You know what I'm saying? The Almighty Creator is gonna make sure that you're good. And for some reason, my mess up was my ultimate like chess move. You know what I'm saying? It was actually a good move. You know what I'm saying? Because it actually kind of saved me with my situation. Because I believe that from the beginning that what I'm saying, they was out there putting little spells on my energies and my path from, like, say my golden brick road. And so I was being stalked by so many little things in these last 2 years that I knew that I had to be careful, and I had to be very careful. But it's so funny how sometimes you can be so careful that you might slip up, and we slipped up, and I believe those witches spells worked. Now someone told me don't even entertain it, but I know, man. Like I told y'all guys at the beginning, these characters is on some other shit. And so Icy Don almost missed his court date. You know what I'm saying, folks? Not just almost missed his court date, but Icy Don truly did miss his court date. I sat back for all this time trying to make this happen. I missed my court date. And throughout that whole time of me missing my court date, a lot was going on. I was losing a lot, and yet and still, this cat's not even talking about it because this cat really trying to escape because this cat really knows how deep this rabbit hole is. And I did this live stream because, like I told you folks in this live stream, I've been blocked and my channel been, I got a strike on it or whatever, all this other crazy nonsense that you guys be doing. And I couldn't even live stream for like, it was like, I don't even know how long because I just know when I came back into this internet world, I couldn't live stream because I tried to live stream, but I actually couldn't. So my whole thing is, I'm trying to figure out how deep this rabbit hole goes. What type of connections is going on? Because Umar Johnson and Leonard Honor might be buddying up now, folks. Because I mean, this is really crazy. Because I'm trying to figure out how and why, how and why I would be getting a message from the courts in regards to YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? How YouTube is interacting with my court case with Umar Johnson and the FDMG. And then when I come out and I see that Leonard Arnold put a strike on my Corner of the Year video, and they ordered the video to be taken down. You know what I'm saying? I had to put it together like, yo, he really might be working with this guy because when it relates to the court, folks, I'll give you the heads up ASAP. I'm gonna repeat it, periodically throughout this live. But you guys are tuning in now. I had something to tell you. So with these courts are talking about. I shout out to the people out there who really, really be tuning into the story and really, really knowing the real and knowing what's going on behind the scenes because they really involve themselves with the story itself, even beyond me. Shout out to those individuals who reach out and give me information, feedback that's right on time. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? And so I was able to get some information right on time to let me know that I still had a chance because for some reason in this game of chess, not checkers, but in this game of chess, I I made a move that I didn't even know I made. You know what I'm saying? I made a move that that was a big move because obviously they ran out of moves, and so they had to use this one move that I made and make it like an error to get a victory with their case. And they said that I put videos of or a video of the court case on YouTube, folks. Can you okay? Me, the one who don't even know how to manage and do anything with this whole damn thing. They said that I put a video of my court hearing on YouTube and live streamed it. So I had to come back and comb through and see what the hell they was talking about. And I think I really found what they was talking about. I'll get into that maybe a little later on. And so I been took that down, took that off because it was like really nothing. But I took it down, took it off. But it wasn't no video, it was no anything. It was just a picture. It was an image. And so, like I say, they was really moving on some weak shit. And so I was like, who can really be really moving like this when the other side of this chessboard? And I was like, I was thinking about people that will help out at this point. And maybe, saying he got some fraud warriors helping him out. He maybe got some cookie, or should I say cookie crush crew people helping him out, such as Leonard Honor, because like I say, I got a strike on from Leonard Honor, and then next thing you know, this right here. So I'm putting it all together, folks. We're gonna just chop it up on the flip on the ASAP. on the flip side, like what's going on here? Because I done heard Lennon say that he supports Umar too many times now. You know, it's like I hear him say that he wants him to win too many times now. And so even do that mean even with beating me? Because you know what I'm saying, for some reason I really struck a nerve in you, Kunana. I'm trying to understand what's going on. Why in this late in the game at this moment, you right now, you feel that the Coon of the Year video, which was done, I believe, last year, the Coon of the Year video needs to be touched and talked about at this point in time when I'm going to court. And all of a sudden that needs to be taken down, and I'm supposed to be some type of internet bully. What's going on here? They try to make me seem like I'm some type of internet bully so that they can get the victory of this case by some other type of default. Like, what's going on here? So yeah, I got something to say, folks. I got something to say. When I got back into this world and I received this phone call from this individual, let me know that what the case, what was going on. Shout out to you. I was like, you know more than me. And then they sent me something. I was like, oh, word. And then I was able to dip out to Delaware and get to the courts and put some paperwork in. And that's where we at right now on the chessboard. We're waiting for that paperwork to see if it goes through, folks. Because my move that they said I did was a move that actually helped me in my situation because I wasn't around. I wasn't around, and helped me with the situation that I wasn't around with because it gave me 30 extra days. So I put some paperwork in before the 30 extra day time limit, came to part. So shout out to that phone call. Shout out to that text. Shout out to those individuals that's actually paying attention to the story, what's really going on. So yeah, the internet world is definitely something that we gotta respect and at all levels. And shout out to those people who utilize their time, you know what I'm saying, for to do the right thing. That was the right thing to be done. So the information that was given, like I said, helped speed me up in my process of what I had to do once I got back into the world. So yeah. Slew what it do, yo. Slew what it do. Peace out to you too. No doubt. Hold on. Come on, it's my man. Wait, he's first said, I know who that is in the chat. Let me know who that is in the chat. But Lone Star, come on, bro. You gotta stay on top of this shit. Can't miss court. Yeah, well, like I say, at the very beginning, when I came online and I was telling you guys about what I believe was going on that side, I told you I believe that side is really in study of some old witchcraft type shit. And so down the road, for some reason, I was able to get cuffs put on me and go to jail at the wrong time, which was the right time. And it was amazingly funny that it happened because I'm like, yo, you can't be serious. I'm going to miss court. That was the only thing I was thinking about while I'm getting cuffs put on me. And this was in June, and it went on to July, then it went on to August. I'm like, yo, this cannot be. And so I knew what this whole thing was really about. So I had to get my mind right and deal with the situation I was dealing with, which was something stupid because it was something of the past. But I'm like, how is it going to pop up right now at this second? At this second, that I have to really deal with a major issue in my life of the presence. So you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the phone call. Shout out to the text that came in at the right time, because it wasn't like I missed court just being a dodo. I missed court because I wasn't even in the world. I was locked up, bruh. Word. So this is real right here. So during that time of me being incarcerated, allowed me to really finally settle down and just get what's really happening here. And what's really happening here is that in the world itself, there are certain individuals that's going to keep continue to gain power and rise, and they don't really even truly have a real factor in life. They don't really truly matter, but they're going to keep gaining power in life. And then there's going to be those who will ride away with all the great talent and skills that's needed. So being incarcerated, I realized that I won't be one of them, but those individuals must be represented. Watching news, watching TV, which is things I don't do. Talking to so many dudes, is things I don't do on an everyday basis. Being around so many men is something I don't do on an everyday basis, but in this whole leadership world is something that you must be able to do. It was just amazing that I'm writing stuff in jail, and next thing you know, as I'm telling these guys, that we seeing things being manifested in the news. So what I realized is that, folks, it's important for you to really support the real and help the real in their quest to really do the real things that's really needed for us as individuals. And it's always the underdog. While locked up, I came across, because they had me in the felon cell. I'm like, yo, you got me with felons, not just felons, but max felons. Like, this dude killed somebody, that dude killed somebody, that dude did what? He went in the mall and shot it up. What did this? Oh, he killed somebody too. What he do? Or where he raped somebody? Or him too? He raped somebody. Why the fuck am I up in this cell? Why am I in this block? And like I say, folks, it was because sometimes you have to be put amongst certain entities and certain animals, certain individuals, certain habitats for you to really to adjust to what it is that you must be able to adjust to in the world as a whole. And any great leader will visit jail. Any great leader will visit jail. From Martin to Malcolm, Malcolm to Martin, Nelson Mandela, the list goes on. Great leaders into jail because you must be able to have a certain presence of leadership in that place for you to really truly be able to deal with this jungle out here in this world, to be put in a certain position of leadership. So Umar, like I say, this is chess, and this is spiritual chess. I'm still here. I went to court last week. I put my paperwork in. I sat here all this time waiting for a phone call to come through. The phone call don't come through right now while I'm on live. Hold on 1 second, folks. Apologies. So, like we say, we playing chess, and with these moves, it's like spiritual warfare. And although you might have some old dark realm working for you, I have my realm as well working it for me, and we protect it over here. So as long as you try and creep around the bush and do little things, don't think you're really gonna keep having that type of success. I was over at the school last week. I was looking. I took a picture of the mirror. Took a look at the mirror. Actually, I didn't even know you did the mirror. So he said he was going to put it. He was going to put the mirror on the big building, but obviously he can't really do much with the big building because it's not in his hands no more. Or so, I don't know that, but it's obvious it's in some type of web. The big school itself is in some type of web. It's not completely in his hands. It's in some type of web. So he put it on the mirror. He put it on the small school. Now, to be honest, he was going to put a mirror on the small school. That's why I did some work back there and knocked down a couple of trees and trimmed a couple of trees, which he owes me money for as well. You know what I'm saying? And he was going to do it on the back wall, but that wall itself, I wasn't feeling, to do it there because you can't really see it as well as you would see where he put it. So where he put his mirror is in a nice little spot. It's in a good location because the way the traffic flows, is in a nice little scenic view. But listen to hating as Leonard Honor, you know what I'm saying, and going so hard about it's trash. I'm like looking at it. It's like I was there when I looked at it. When I first pulled up, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" But I didn't say it was trash. I was just saying, "What the fuck is this?" I don't know if that equates to what is trash. Do what the fuck is this equates to this is trash? Someone let me know. But I don't think it do. So I was just like, "What the fuck is this?" So for you to go really so hard and be like it's trash, it's like, damn. And it's so funny because I was up there and I'm looking at the people who did the design, and I took the picture, but I edited the picture out when I took the picture, and I didn't even pay attention to the name itself of who did it, the design, because I was so much in like I don't even know who wants it, who did this, because it's like what the fuck is this? But it's a nice piece. You know what I'm saying? The mirror is a nice piece for a person who's really has such a huge ego like Umar does. And when I say it's a nice piece, you can use it for the hustle that he wants to use it for. You know what I'm saying? He studies. And I guarantee you that piece is going to be changed. Okay, folks? That piece will be changed, especially if someone do invest in the mirror and be like, yo, nah, that shit got to be changed. So he might just get one person who donates a few dollars and to make him change the shit. You know what I'm saying? The person going to donate a certain amount of money to convince him to change that piece, and it's going to get changed soon. But yeah, he talked about what black children lives matter. Come on. So where is your 50 to 100 young lives that matter, that matter, that you can put on the wall names right now, that you can paint their names on the rock that matter? How many black children names can you paint on the rocks right now yourself? That's 3'5" in height, 100 pounds, 98 pounds, 105 pounds, 120 pounds. How many kids can you write their names on the rock if black children lives matter? This is the fuckery that I'll be talking about. I told you back in 2020. I told you this in 2020. He was so about doing the mural in the big school, and I just seen his eyes light up because, like I told you, I showed him my mirror. I showed him the project. I showed him, the things I wanted him to like incorporate with the FDMG. But he was like, "Oh, you already doing this?" And I'm like, well, yeah. And then his whole energy went south. But he's mimicking my moves. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, folks. Someone's gonna pay him to change that mirror. Someone's gonna truly convince him and pay him something decent to change that mirror. He only thing he has to hustle is that block. I was up there. Damn, did I take a picture? I forgot to take a picture of the signs that he got, for the block. But I'm pretty sure you guys seen it because, like I said, I wasn't around for a while. I was out the mix for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And being out the mix, it was aggravating because it's so much I had left hanging in the closet. I just had everything just hanging like on the street wires, like Nikes just hanging. Like, yo, nah, those are good Nikes. I don't know who threw my Nikes up there. And so my whole thing is to come back out here and let you know that nah, Icy Don is still right here. Icy Don is still a topic. And it's so funny because I really am a topic right now because it was almost checkmate. You understand what I'm saying? It was almost checkmate. But I don't know if you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the pawns that's on the checkboard are extremely powerful. I don't know if it was a bishop. I don't know if it was a rook. I don't know if it was a knight. I don't know if it was a queen. But all I know is that it was a piece that just came out of nowhere and granted me some information that was able to that it enabled me to do some powerful moves real quick. And I'm just hoping that it was a strong enough move for me to continue on with this quest, folks. Of me, continue on with this court situation with Umar Johnson. And I truly, truly believe that the courthouse itself wants to proceed with it. I truly believe that the courthouse itself wants to see the end results of it. And I'm just praying that, saying we all get a chance to see it. But I truly also believe that Leonard Anna is helping Umar Johnson out a little bit because it's just so weird that, like I said, his corner of the year live stream that I did a film for him and others. It wasn't just Leonard Arnold, but he chose to get that one taken down. He I just feel as if what I'm saying he working with Umar. So, and if it wasn't Leonard Arnold, it must have been one of the celebrities because that's the only other people who I had up there outside Umar Johnson. I had Umar Johnson and Leonard Arnold. I believe it was Leonard Arnold though. It just tickled me. Time for short. What up, love? How you do? Hey Don, it's good to see you. It's good to see you too. It's good to see everybody. It's good to see you definitely. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because that means that the ladies in the house, ow. You know what I'm saying? As long as the ladies in the house, that makes me feel good. All my soldiers and my gentlemen. Black man rise, original rebel. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, when I was locked up, folks, but well, before I got locked up, I was driving down and I was going to New York because I wanted to speak to the mayor, Eric Adams, about the Black Man Rise tour that I wanted to do in the city. And as I'm out there, before I get a chance, to figure out how I can really finesse the way to get to this dude, I get locked up. And so I'm locked up, and I was like, damn, I ain't gonna be able to do this. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Think about all the things I can't do. And so then I realized, I can get a pen and pad. And so I got a pen and pad, start really writing and manifesting the whole breakdown of the whole Black Man Rise tour. And so next thing you know, I see this basketball player and he got this movie Rise Up. I'm like, oh my God, I'm putting too much energy out there in the air. This is crazy. You can't be serious. I said, yo, it's about to be over. They about to run with it. So when I come back out to the world, the first thing I make some money at was the Rise Up New York City tour, sponsored by Eric. You know what I'm saying? So he felt the energy. He's on deck. But what he did was just a sub part of the plan. And one good thing about when you get locked up, That sounds horrible. But one good thing about when you get locked up, it gives you time to really have time. It gives you time to really have time. And with that time, you can really maximize with your mind, or you can really uh, stagnate your own mind. You can put your mind on pause and just become pretty much, you know what I'm saying, systemized. You know what I'm saying, where you just become part of the system, or you can really transform yourself and really go deeper. So I started to really start playing chess with the whole thing. Like, if this happened, if this happened, that happens, this happened. So I figured that it was going to be manifested. And I also figured that he was only going to manifest it on the only one level that they know how to manifest stuff as, on politicians. The politician world need people like I, myself, need people like all those other soldiers out there that's out there fighting for lives of people on the front lines. They need public. They need figures that's, working in the centers and doing things in the community. They need people because they only gonna do what the system has in place for them, because that's what the system know. And that's why we need our own system. It's important for us to realize that we truly need our own system. And when you get locked up and you watch the news from the inside, and you really need reading the newspapers from a inside political point of view, you realize how much this system is trash. We already know it's trash, but I mean, like, when you are really locked up, you realize, like, yo, we are really playing ourselves. And you either can just come back into the system and just play with the system again and be part of the system, or you can try and come out of the system and make a change. And before I went in the system, I already knew that I was supposed to be a change. I didn't have to go back into the system, but I guess I really had to go back into the system to know that I am a change. So, folks, as knowing that you are a change, don't go into the system to realize that you are a change. That's such a horrible punishment. So I've rolled up a manuscript, and I'm looking for Eric to really give it to him, because it's the completion of the New York rise, rise in New York City. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's a much bigger thing. So, Black Man Rise, Original Rebel. I've been trying to tell you folks, look up for that tour, the Black Man Rise tour. Okay, get with the Black Man Rise tour. For us to really to win as a human race, we must make moves and allow moves to be made. And one move that must be made is Black men must rise if you want certain things to happen. If you don't want these certain things to happen, you just keep having everything go the way it's going, and keep letting it rise, go downhill, 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 and you're gonna see what you're gonna get. Because this is what you've been getting for like the last 30 years of doing the same thing. So politically, that's what they've been doing. That's why we are where we at right now, and we definitely need black men to rise. So I said that 2 years ago, but when you first met me, and I say it now. Nothing changes. It's just that being locked up and coming to you now and let you know, yo, they really snatched me up real bad and had me for a hot second, but they didn't break me. They just made me so much stronger. Actually, yo, I ain't gonna lie, folks. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna do another live one day. I'm gonna do my exercise live again. I'm gonna do my exercise live again with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. But real talk, being locked up, you know what I'm saying? I did 20,000 push-ups, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't do it from the beginning. I did it at the very end of my time of being there. After me just getting through the moping around and just being stressed out that it's 97 degrees and I'm not making no bread. You know what I'm saying? And my fucking cell is cold as hell. And they talk about it's 97 degrees out there. And I'm sitting here trying to stretch some snacks. No, I didn't have the mindset to do some working out. But once I realized, damn, I'm missing court, I'm going to miss this, I'm going to miss this event, I'm missing that event, and I'm going to miss this event. I said, you know what? Hey, white boy Joe, you're right, man. I'm gonna start working out because I'm looking at you and you really coming on. You coming along. You know what I'm saying? So I started doing my push-ups and I doing my push-ups and now I mean I actually like the way I feel right now. When I first did some push-ups with you folks back in days on the Icy Down workout plan, oh, I was in horrible, 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 horrible shape. When I went into jail, I was in horrible, horrible, horrible shape. But as when I left out jail, I can honestly say the little workout I did in there put me in some of the greatest shape I've been in ever. Because even when I was 18, 19, 20, 21, 25, I wasn't doing as many push-ups as what I did when I got locked up. And so it's so weird. So I really want to get back on that regimen. So like I said, in this workout plan, in this plan, there's so much stuff because there's so much stuff that black men must do to rise up themselves. Because I am a black man, so I'm speaking on perspective of black men. So it's important for us to rise up, and you cannot defeat those individuals that's part of the being at the top of rising, folks. It's a spiritual world that's always going to protect them. And so even when I came back out, I still have my cart, still have my car, have new people in their life that want to be part of things, and I got a stronger perspective, and I still got a chance with my court. And Umar, he wants to do a block party still. You know what I'm saying? After all that, like I said, just think about the little rundown I just gave you about going to jail and all this stuff and that and all this stuff and all this fundraising that he's doing and all this stuff that he's doing. He's so about doing another block party once again without the opening of the school, without having any names to put on the rock. No young people names to put on the rock. No young people names to go into the book. You know what I'm saying? That last book that he wrote should have at least like 50 little kids' names in it. Him dedicating it, the book to it and shouting them out. Where we at when we going to really say enough is enough? Ultimate Troll and Warrior Icy Don needs your help, your support, because like I said, this was a rough year. I told you this was going to be a year. I told you this was the year, the triple twos. 666. I told you that there was going to be war. I told you, you look at Ukraine and Russia. I told you we was going to have war in the world. I told you it was about to become something crazy. I told you a lot of blood was going to be shed. I told you it's going to be a year of chaos. So that's why I knew to be on my toes with everything. And it was just so funny that I slipped up. I allowed things to be. But like I said, sometimes things must happen for reasons. So I just came home like a week ago, and just trying to get back on, on set and make these moves and be strong without sounding like a weakling. Because nobody really got time for a weakling. So we definitely just need to be strong with everything. But yeah, the Icy Don was locked up, almost missed his court. As he come out, like I say, I really think that entities was is trying to sabotage me. But yet still, we're strong. We're not gonna break. We're not gonna fall. We're not gonna be pushed around. And we always gonna look for our blessings because our blessings is all we have right now. So whoever's a blessing, thank you for being a blessing. Whoever have blessings, thank you for blessings. And if you don't know how you could be a blessing, then you already know dial sign Icy Down 167. Right now I'm in New York City, and we gotta get back to Philly. This ain't a game. I'm just out here trying to gather some money and make some moves. I gotta move all this stuff out of one place and put it to another place, no location. Try not to bring it out to Philly because I don't have no room. So it's a lot going on. Things that could have been done early in the season, but when you lose 2 months, you know what I'm saying? You got to just do the things that's of old, which is so annoying. but we strong. We're gonna get through it. Once we get through it, then we can be 100% more focused. Even with my court situation, man, I'm not gonna go into everything, but I just still got to deal with that, and with that it has me so much upset because it's something of the past, and the past is so stupid because it's something that was really, even at that time, like, yo, come on, yo, really. And so for me to be going through this, it's like, yo, my lord, things have really slowed me down. Like, really, it's nothing in my future that's here to slow me down. So we gotta use the past. If something gonna slow you down in life, let it be your future, not your past. Okay, folks, learn that lesson from me. If anything's gonna slow you down in life, let it be future, not past life. Don't let things in your past slow you down. Okay? Hope you got that. That's a message to grow on. Don't let the things of your past life slow you down. If it's gonna be something in your life that slow you down, let it be the traffic that's ahead. You know, you doing like 80 miles per hour, you get on that highway, you flying on that shit, and then next thing you know, you get like a mile and a half, and the next thing you know, it's hitting like traffic. Oh, what the fuck? Let it be that. Don't be things that's in your past that's slowing you down. Too much of my past be slowing me down, and that's why I'm not a great. So if you ever want to know what's up with me, the answer to what's up with me is too much of my past slow me down, not allowing me to be a great. And you know what I'm saying? And when I get past the past, then it put me in traffic that I could have been past. You know what I'm saying? You know how you could avoid that traffic, but you spent too much time bull crapping, and next thing you know, you hit traffic. You're like, I knew I was gonna hit traffic. Damn, I knew I should have left earlier. Same thing. So I got all this shit in the past trying to slow me down, and then once I get on the highway and start speeding, 2 miles in, it's gonna be some things that slow me down because I that timing. So yeah, we need this path cleared. So we need to be put in this HOV lane. I need some support. Support is all about the HOV lane. Hope y'all, understand where we at right now. Because many people get support to do wrongful stuff. And people need support to really get back on their feet and to do the right stuff. Black Man Rise Original Rebel. You gotta remember though, that's gonna be a movement, that's a tour. I don't just say it frivolously. I don't just say it freely. I really mean it. So once you can understand that I say what I mean what I say, and with your help and your support, we can really all be powerful in these streets that we all live in, because we have individuals that's willing to move around city to city. When you have individuals that's willing to take their time out of their lives to move around like that, to do whatever work it is to be done, support that shit. You know what I'm saying? Investigate it, but support it, but most likely support it. And that's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely ready and built to move around. And with the support, man, we can really look at me, yo. Look at me. I'm almost 50, and I'm trying to tell you, no, man. I'm at mentally here. And also physically. I'm ready to do 1,000 push-ups and 500 dips right now. I'm like in a different type of mindset. So we gotta take the bad, mix it with the good, and come out something good, better. And that's where we at right now. We're not gonna let these people slow us down. I'm hoping that with this court situation, the judge reviewed my papers. I'm hoping that what I'm saying, she gives me another court date, and that's where we at with it right now, folks. We're waiting to see if Icy Don still got a court date with Umar. He almost got me. Which whatever he almost got me with, which I really have no freaking clue. So the only thing I can do is comb through all those people who's tuning in now. I can only comb through some videos and see what video that I supposed to post up on this internet, and see what video I posted up on this internet in regards to our court hearing. And so that was some crazy shit right there. So I combed through it. I ain't see nothing because I know I didn't post nothing. But I deleted whatever I think could have triggered anything. And then I said to myself, like, who's helping this person? I'm like, who's helping them? And then I realized I really believe that Leonard Honor is assisting. You know what I'm saying? And even if he's not, I still say he is. Even if he's not, you know, so he truly might not, but I'm still gonna say he is, just because it feels good to say it. How crazy is that? But it makes sense though, right? Mm-hmm. That's the crazy thing about it. It makes so much sense. I'm sorry. I'm actually reaching down, trying to put my sneaker back on. I was sitting chilling. I took my sneakers off to be comfortable. And now I gotta get uncomfortable because it's almost time for me to get my grind on. I just wanted to come live. Actually, I was trying to see if I can change the picture on one of these lives, and I realized I can be live. And so I said, "Yeah, let me do it live now." And I'm live because I really know that it's time for you guys to know that I'm still alive, I'm still around, and not only that, I'm still in the mix. 2022, 2 years later, I'm still in the mix. And quietly, these cats that still don't want to say my name. Umar would talk about anybody. Umar would do a steady rant, and he would call all sorts of curse words and try and act so tough, tough, tough. But on the real guy shit, quiet like a mouse. Quiet like a mouse. That is funny as life to me. How he's really trying to be quiet like a mouse with this whole situation. And by being quiet like a mouse with this whole situation, is that really is it benefiting him, or is it like helping him out, or is it like hindering him? I'll tell you like this: no matter what, he's in a situation, folks, with me still, and by being quiet like a mouse, it only confirms that he's guilty. Okay, folks, it confirms that he's guilty. Because if you was not guilty of something, you would let it be known, period. It's never ever I have my lawyers dealing with a small claims situation. So with that being said, if you guys would have ran with this story from day one to even right now, 2022, as much as you ran with that HVAC, we would have some real, true, great results on the Umar Johnson saga. You dig? But you didn't see the story, I guess, lasting this long. I guess you really thought that it was just going to end because you called me Dusty and oh, he's a scammer. No, I'm really for real, for real. My shit was really for real, for real. My situation was like a real life. And I told you that it was a step by step process that I believe that if I did it and did it the right way, once again to the hands of the general public, once again in the hands of the social department, the judicial department, it's going to be a different ball game. And as long as I'm able to keep up the steps and play their ball game, there's no telling what type of mountain I've climbed with the situation. But I just wanted to get enough travelers on this journey with me that believe that okay, this dude is coming out of the woods, running frantically, like he just got attacked by the monster, and the monster's chasing him, and you guys are just about to run him over on the highway. Like, no, 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 no. Pick him up and find out what the hell's going on, because you know what highway this is. The same highway that you've been on. You found the real deal. And trust me, if you just roll with the punches, as opposed to trying to make the punch, as opposed to trying to make the puncher a punching bag, Right now, this story would be really, really mainstream news right here. Still got a chance with TMZ. I'm trying to figure out how to get on TMZ with the situation. Okay, I really think TMZ News would love to talk a little bit about Black Power Umar Johnson and his journey of raising monies for the FDMG. So TMZ News need to know about this situation. Whether I win or lose, TMZ News need to know about this situation. So that's the next journey and this next stage of this whole situation. Win or lose in court, TMZ News must speak about this situation. And if anybody can help out with that, that's a nice, strong power move. Because why is it that this man did not pay these people, and then ran around still, and for 3 years didn't even open out one door to the school, and still running around talk about we doing a block party? What's going on? This is a great story. And I think it's now time TMZ, have a little conversation about it. So where we at with it, we have so many corners to turn down, and it's on us. Being locked up, man. Every block they sent me to, all these dudes do is watch TMZ News. Like, this shit's crazy. Every location you go to, every dude is watching TMZ News. The Wendy Williams show. Crazy. So much time on their hands. So I'm sitting up in there and I'm looking at TMZ News. And I'm like, you know what? I really wish I reached out to them back in 2021. I really wish I figured out, like it was okay that, to reach out to individuals for a certain type of help. Especially, especially after watching the little babies at Sesame Street being done, shunned away and denied a little handshake. I was like, oh my Lord! I was so mad I wasn't on the streets. I was ready to go out there and rally and protest myself. I knew it was time. I was like, it's on, let's go. And I was like, yo, you got to get on TMZ. Because that character looked like Umar Johnson to me. I was frightened. That big old blue character that was like this, it reminded me of Umar Johnson. I really got frightened. And I was like, I need TMZ News to help me. Right now, what I'm doing, I'm getting myself together. I'm about to hit the streets. It's just sad because I was cleaning up, but then I stopped to clean to set up my live, and then I got distracted. You always get distracted when you're trying to clean. You know what I'm saying? But I'm moving stuff out of one location. I got to move it somewhere else. So I got a couple of days to do that, and I'm going to get that done. I had supposedly had that done like 2 months ago, but I was locked up. Shout out to Icy Don getting through his little drama that he got through, being able to maintain. I thought I was going to get into a fight, being locked up over the fact that. Now let me tell you, they had me as a tier man. You know what I'm saying? They had they call it worker. Some people call it tier man. I must call it tier man. And they had me as a tier man where, you know what I'm saying, I was working the tier and I was bringing the food to the people and stuff like that. And they give you extra, when you do that, they give you extra food, stuff like that. You get doubles on everything. So they get one tray, I get 2 trays. If they get 1 piece of bread, I get 2 pieces of bread. If they get 2 pieces of bread, I get 4 pieces of bread. Okay? So now I'm in a house where the tier people think that they're going to get 4 pieces of bread every day and give us 1 piece of bread. I'm like, yo, time out. I work the tier. If you're getting double, how are you getting 4 and we getting 1? And so I was going to have a fight over bread because I was very tight. Because after being in after a week, and then keep doing what they're doing. I'm trying my best not to get in no altercation. I cannot deal with that shit. So I was gonna have a fight over some jail bread, but that free jail bread is so much great. It tastes so much better than the bread that's out in the streets. For some reason, I don't know why. And that free jail bread was free. And if I supposed to get two, and you walk around the whole place with all this bread, talk about I gotta see if I can give you two because I gotta make sure everybody got. And it's 4 people serving, 5 people serving, and a whole loaf of bread is going to 5 people. Fuck out of here. And you got 2 more loaves of bread that you stretching out, and you only giving 1 piece of bread out here. So yeah, jail's not for me. I can't do that time. We must remain in the streets. We must remain free. We must remain in peace. And the only way that's gonna work is when we all realize that we are family. Because many people was locked up, one thing they didn't have was family. I was one of them. I ain't really have family to reach out to because I can't remember none of their telephone numbers. And because I can't remember their telephone numbers, I'm stuck. There's nothing that they could done anyway because they didn't even give me bail. They really wanted me to serve some time. So I gave them their time. While being in jail, I start writing a book. So I'm gonna do a little live and talk about the book that we start writing in jail. Like I said, I was in jail with a lot of people who did some things, and we was in cell with some murderers, real murderers, and they gave me their story. You know what I'm saying? One story is very interesting. I still got to do some investigating because I want to find out. I gotta find out. I gotta find out some old Mr. McGee's type shit. Is this the Incredible Hulk or what? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I really do have to find out because with the story that he told me, and it's like a movie. And when you watch the movie, like on Lifetime, and the man's being incarcerated and he's being locked up, he's been locked up for a certain amount of time, and he's sticking to his story. He changed his religion and everything, fighting and fighting and fighting, and no one's listening. Well, I heard the kid off the rip, and I'm like, damn, if this is a story for me to know and for me to tell, I'm gonna tell this story. So I got a story to tell. And then I sat back in jail and I realized, shit, I got my own story to tell, my own personal life. Like, look at all the times of me being locked up and sitting up in here for what? So I wrote a book on, how not to, basically, I'll tell you the name of the book when I put the live stream up there. I put the live up there. But yeah, I got a nice little title for it. It's a nice little book. So I wrote the book while I was locked up, while writing together a master plan, folks. That energy got to be put out there like a torpedo. You got Icy Dawn in the house. I'm trying to get my stuff out the tub, you know what I'm saying? I mean, out the deep freezer. And I'm trying to do the live stream at the same damn time. There you go. So we got that meaning as I bring out this ice. Advertise a little bit for the do it. Okay. It's so crazy because I'm locked up with dudes who's in there for gun charges, who's in there for robbery, who's in there for assault, who's in there for murder. Damn, she's stuck. Ah. Woo. And here I am in there talking about I'm in there because of the suspended license. A suspended license. That's what I'm talking to them about. And they're like, oh, man, you're going home. I'm like, oh, man, but I'm the icy man. I'm missing my summer. You understand what I'm saying, folks? I'm missing my summer. Pulling out bricks. Can't be missing this in 97 degrees. They waking us up 5:30, hitting, slamming the damn gates, slamming the gates every damn morning, 5:30, 6 in the morning to eat some damn cereal. And then by like 7 o'clock in the morning, tell us that, yo, it's rec time. Recreation. That's like I'm in school. I don't need rec. I need to get the fuck out of here. So now I never went out for no rec. You tell me we getting 90, 91, 92, 95, 96, 96, 97. Like, yo, I don't want to go outside because when I go outside, I make bread because I move bricks. I'm Icy Don. And it hurt not to be able to do that. And then it hurt knowing that I was not going to be able to go to court. So when you have a person who can come out of jail and come right back into the mix and not skip a beat and right back into the mix, folks. After missing 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, you roll on them. You put some dice on them. You put some chips on them. $ICDON 167. $IC Don 167. We need some support. Roll on me. Fall season no different than springtime. Holla at your boy, Black Man Rise, Original Rebel. Yo, I ain't gonna front. I gotta get going now, okay, folks? I'll be back. Shout out to all those people who know how to, be playing these games and not go to jail and slow up your flow. Shout out to all those people who be praying that, praying on your downfall. Shout out to you who be praying on the downfalls. And shout out to all those individuals who can rise up from the downfalls. I'm one who's going to rise up from downfall, you heard? And you're not going to stop the flow. You're not going to stop the flow, folks. So where we at right now is I feel good. I'm in a good, happy place. I hope you are too. Don't get out that happy place. Don't let no one get you out that happy place. Don't let no one stop you from your flow. And if your flow seems to be going slow, then just work out. Because I'm telling you, I worked out and I feel great. Working out, I feel great. I did 20,000 push-ups in less than a month. I feel awesome. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. And if I can do a quarter of that while I'm in the streets right now, I'll be awesome. I'll be happy. And that sounds pathetic, but that's just me being real. Because when you're in the world, it's hard to just keep up a certain thing when you as opposed to when you're locked up with nothing else to do. So that's just the reality. Shout out to all those individuals that really keep everything going up. But the bottom line is, like I say, Leonard On is a funny dude because for some reason, and I wanted to see how he was going to do this shit. All right, hold on. Let me move this. I said like this, like, okay, so if and when Umar get to school and he get the buildings, he get to school, what is Leonard On gonna be saying? What is he gonna be talking about? And it's so funny how Leonard On is changing up his tune slowly, like slowly brainwash his own people too at the same time. You guys don't know that y'all being brainwashed by him. For him now to be screaming and saying he wants Umar to win, he's rooting for him. You understand what I'm saying? That's politics. That's like a person that's like Bernie Sanders running against Biden and talking all this mumble jumble. The next thing you know, when Bernie Sanders know that it's over, Bernie Sanders now started talking all the good things of Biden. Like, yo, what in the world? What type of flip flop is that shit? So you watching Leonard Arnold do the ultimate flip flopping warrior shit right now. The ultimate flip flopping warrior is Leonard Cohen Arnold at this moment right now. Leonard Cohen Arnold is now the official ultimate flip flopping warrior. Okay, folks. How do you flip flop in that manner? I done heard him say so many times he's rooting for him. He want him to win. He don't wish no bad. And this is after he done made so many videos to talk about how he need to go to jail, how he want him to go to jail. Oh my God, he's the worst thing on the planet. He's a pedophile. He's this, he's that. And then now you're putting videos out. You don't want the man to. You want the man to win. Like I say, man. If in my court case, if you're not helping me, don't be in there trying to hurt me, homeboy. Because it's gonna come and backfire. It's gonna come and backfire. I'm trying to figure out why one of my videos is taken down. I'm trying to figure out why I can't post no videos. I'm trying to figure out why I'm going to court. And finding out that, you know what I'm saying, I have a few days left because of this video that I put up on YouTube. Like, YouTube should not have nothing to do with me going to court with Umar Johnson about me getting paid. For us to be hearing anything about YouTube makes me only think about you, Lennon. Outside Umar, because I mean, Umar is in YouTube, but come on, man. Shit's disgusting. This thing is buried at the bottom of the damn deep freezer. And it's stuck. Stuck. Ah. Got it. That's mango cherry. Got mango cherry, cocoa, rainbow. Got that Turkey Hill cookies and cream, you heard? Not that cheap shit, got that good stuff. I ain't gonna lie, I had to eat some off the rip. I had to eat some off the rip. Might eat some more, this shit's so good. How many women on the internet right now is dating a dude? She thinks she's all cute. She's dating some dude, hold him down, sending him money, right? She's sending him money, and he gets out of jail, and she gets him all fly, right? And it's summertime, and she's been holding him down for all this. She's been holding him down for 8 months, and he coming home in summertime. She's like, my boo coming home, and he come home, and all she want to do is go get some ice cream with him. You know what I'm saying? All she want to do is go get some ice cream with him, and all he want to do is sit in the house and play video games because it's too hot. He was just in jail for 8 months. She held him down. All she want to do is get some ice cream with her man. Well, ladies, all those women out there who's dealing with a dude who can't even go out there and get you ice cream. I'm just coming home. Icy done. Thanks for your listening here. Support the real. Have a beautiful day. Just remember, I'll be back. I'm still here, still fighting the case. The case is still going on. Icy Dawn, the ice cream man. One.